Maybe I'll start with the fact that in my personal life, I'm a mother of three amazing children. They're all teenagers though, so I tend to be pulling my hair out a bit. And I am married, and so I have a good support system around me. I'm an associate professor in the School of Social Work at Lakehead University, and I've been there since about 2015. And prior to that, I was working with the School of Social Work as a placement supervisor in the community, as well as doing sessional lectures for them. I went to school at the University of Calgary. I did my PhD there, traveling back and forth. So while I lived in Thunder Bay here and was parenting and working full time, I was also doing a PhD at the University of Calgary and often living on a plane. But it was a really great experience. And I worked in the community for a number of years, about 20 years, in acute care hospital in the neonatal intensive care unit, as well as labor and delivery and maternal newborn. And then I went over to manage an integrated pregnancy program. And from there, I went on to public health, where I managed reproductive and child health. So for the past several years, I've been really fortunate to work with an excellent research team. So I'm the principal investigator, but alongside me, I have Dr. Karen McQueen from the School of Nursing, Lori Chambers from Women's Studies, and Ainsley Miller from the School of Nursing. So we have a great team of women researchers, which I think has been really the reason we've been successful in working with women. So our work has been really centered around something called unfounded sexual assault. And when I started this work, I was originally approached by the Ontario Provincial Police, who recognized that there were some challenges in their organizations in responding to victims of sexual assault, and they wanted to make some improvements. And from there, this project sort of morphed into a lot of different things. But our research really has explored firsthand accounts of women who have been sexually assaulted, have reported that sexual assault to the police, and were not believed when that report was made. And that's what has been deemed unfounded sexual assault. And so through learning about their experiences, we've been able to give voice to a lot of the women in these situations. Oh, it's such an important day. And the reason I feel so strongly about it is because I've come from a long line of very strong women who have enabled me to develop as a strong woman. And so I've been really fortunate to have a lot of women support me along the way. And in my career, I've worked with incredibly vulnerable women throughout my entire career. So whether that was working with women who had addictions issues, who had difficult pregnancies, or women who have been sexually assaulted and aren't being heard, along the line, I've just sort of gravitated toward women who, haven't had the opportunity to have a voice. So I think International Women's Day is a really important time for us to recognize just the strength and power of women in all types of adversity. And we've obviously come a long way as women, but not all parts of the world are as fortunate as we are. There's still women who aren't able to get an education. And so I think it's important for the people who do have voice as women to share that and honor what strengths we have.